Hey, welcome to the video. My name's Maddie, but you may know me as LPS Little Productions. Today, we're going to be looking into the app LPS Amino. I've made videos about this before, but I wanted to dive deeper into what this app really is. I've been intrigued with it ever since I found out about it 2 years ago, and I've always wondered about its past, present, and its future. With LPSAmino comes a fair amount of positives, negatives, and even some controversy. It seems as though the LPS community either loves it or hates it, and I want to find out why. But before I get into all of that, let's ask the question, what is LPSAmino? So, what is it? Well, let's break down the word, LPS and Amino. LPS is an acronym that stands for Littlest Pet Shop. It's a toy franchise that is owned by Hasbro that features plastic animals and has an entire community and fan base surrounding the franchise. Videos are made with the toys, social media posts, and as of recently, even a convention celebrating the fan base, LPSCon. Amino is a social networking app that can be downloaded onto mobile devices and by the definition put on the App Store. On the app, you are able to explore communities for whatever you are into and interact with other people in these communities. On Amino, there's communities for literally anything and everything. But today, we're focusing on the LPS community. I've been in the LPS community for almost 10 years, and I've seen it go through many changes during my time that I've been in it. When I heard about LPS Amino, I was immediately intrigued. The Amino platform was essentially built for an individual to go on it and share their love for a certain community and connect with those who share the same interests as you. I found out about LPS Amino in 2017 and made an account and immediately started to build my own profile. Let me show you what the app looks like when you enter it. After the loading screen, this is what the app looks like upon opening it. This is from a desktop view, but it looks the same on mobile devices, just in a condensed version. It's honestly quite colorful and very inviting to click on a number of tabs that are presented. As you can see at the top, there's a number of tabs. There's a home tab, which is what we're currently on, featured posts, latest, wiki, polls, quizzes, and an About tab. In the About tab, it lists that there are over 140,000 members of this Amino. That's a lot of people. That's more people than the Michigan Stadium can hold, which is the biggest sports venue in the United States. With so many individuals using this platform to share their love of LPS, there is no shortage of content. I myself have posted some Littlest Pet Shop photography along with writing some news articles that I thought the community would find interesting. If you're new to the LPS community and looking to immerse yourself into it more, all things LPS are welcomed on this app. The rules. With any social networking app comes guidelines and rules. Rules that keep the community app a safe place for anyone who decides to join. A list of LPS Amino's guidelines can be found in the tabs at the top. For the most part, all of the guidelines listed here are reasonable and can be justified to be put in place to ensure the happiness and the safety of the community's members. Looking at these guidelines, is there anything that you would change or add? Do you think LPS Amino follows these rules? Leave a comment letting me know what you think. Opinions and stories. Everyone has opinions, and with this app, it's no different. I'll be sharing some of the positive and negative opinions and stories that multiple people have with the app that some fellow community members sent to me and wanted to be shared. First, we'll start with the positive opinions and why people enjoy LPS Amino. I'm going to preface this first story by saying that LPSAmino has a staff of leaders and curators. The main difference between these rankings is that they have different moderation abilities for the app. I believe I joined the staff team when I was around 10 or 11 years old. I retired as I didn't have the time to pitch in and help anymore. I know for a fact that they choose the most responsible people they can find, and they've even experimented with doing community votes to help the community be more involved with how the community is run. I'll admit, LPSA isn't perfect, but please keep this in mind, everyone. The staff on LPSA are mainly children and young teenagers. Many people criticize how LPSA is ran by such a young audience, but it's extremely hard to find adult LPS lovers who are interested in running LPSA. As the community is so big, it takes a lot of time to run. I've seen leaders and curators spend up to 5 hours a day on LPSA in order to keep things running well. And when I say they're on for 5 hours a day, I don't mean they're chatting with friends. They're taking down posts that are inappropriate for children, finding bullying, art and photo theft, etc. I know for a fact that they wouldn't spend this much time helping if they didn't truly care for the community. When I was a staff member, they had a discussion board, and every day would talk, come up with new ideas, and discuss members' ideas on how to improve LPSA. Of course, everyone is allowed to have their own opinions, but I'll have you know that LPSA staff are trying their hardest. Leave constructive criticism on the community, but don't attack any of the staff. Yes, the community isn't perfect, but you have to keep in mind the amount of time it takes to run such a large community and how much time these kids spend to do so. Feel free to talk to any staff members about any issues you've had on the Amino. They're always there to listen and help out. Opinions on this opinion? Leave a comment. The next positive opinion is from an App Store review. I love this app so much. It's super fun, and I love to meet new people that love LPS just as I do. When I was little, I always really wanted to meet people who love LPS as much as I do, and now I can. Everyone on LPSA is very sweet, inviting, and funny, not to mention super talented. If you have your own talents to express, not to worry, because you totally can here on LPSA. There are committees, polls, quizzes, a page of featured posts, wikis, and so much more. Getting featured is an honor I hope everyone can experience. In regards to the positive opinions of LPSAmino, it seems as though the main point of both of these opinions is that the staff works incredibly hard to make sure members have an enjoyable experience while in the community, and that it's the place to be if you're into LPS. However, not everyone feels the same way. Let's look at some negative opinions. Basically, I used Amino for a long time back when it first started in 2016 and 2017. LPSAmino used to be really fun and enjoyable. I made friends and was able to talk to fans. I ended up joining a welcoming committee to help welcome people to Amino. I was tasked to paste a message on every new member's page. Simple, right? So, I always did my job welcoming people and talking in the group chat and had a good time. Well, one of the leaders in the group chat did not like me for some reason. Literally never did anything to her and just minded my own business and was always nice to people. She accused me of not doing my job and she said she never saw me welcoming people. I told her it was because we had different time zones and when she was on, maybe I wasn't on. I was told it was a warning, and if I didn't do my job, I'd get kicked out. Well, she then declared I wasn't doing my job and randomly kicked me out of the committee with all my friends and every group chats with them. I was pretty upset as I did my job and I liked the group chat I was in. So, I ended up leaving Amino for good and I haven't been back. It's basically just a bunch of little kids on the app bullying each other, and the leaders are kids too, so everyone is really immature and young and very disrespectful. Another story. It's a good app, but a big part of the app is trying to get your photo featured. I don't know what their judging criteria is, but most of the time the photos that win are obviously not quality photos. The only thing I can think of is whoever the judges are, vote for their friends and ignore all the other photo submissions. Month after month, pictures that are a mess win over outstanding, high-quality work. It is too upsetting for me to continually see amazing photos get passed up for pictures that are poorly planned and have dirty objects and no attention to background. Filthy, unappealing props are used, not to mention how the pictures are actually taken, with bad lighting and sometimes even blurry, not meant as an edit, just blurry. If this only happened every once in a while, I don't think I would give this app such a low rating. In regards to this opinion specifically, this is something that a lot of users have a problem with. Being featured on the front page is a big deal. It puts your work front and center and generates lots of likes, comments, and followers for you. Many feel that the featuring dynamic on LPSAmino is unfair and needs to change. In addition to these opinions and stories, I had numerous people send me horror stories of things that happened to them on LPSAmino, stories where scamming had occurred, and people stealing others' photography. There seems to be just as many good as there is bad things occurring on LPSAmino. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment about any of your experiences that you've had with LPSAmino. One more thing I'd like to mention about LPSAmino is that it has an unusually high rating on the App Store. It currently has a 4.8 out of 5. I say unusual because of all the bad reviews and opinions I've heard myself, but this is just an observation. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon!